Hi, it's me, Linda Burhan, the gal who cares for the caregivers with love, laughter, and lessons learned. This week we have a guest tip from my good friend.
Hi, this is Rick. My wife Sonia was diagnosed with Alzheimer's in January of 2020 at the age of 65. Today I want to talk about acceptance. Acceptance of your situation and acceptance of your loved one's situation. This is a key to a better quality of life for both of you, to just accept the situation. I know it's not easy, but we have a choice. As I said before, we have a choice in our thoughts, and thank God we have that choice. We can choose to be angry, stressed, resentful, and then ultimately feel guilty about it for having those feelings. Or we can just accept our current situation and say, this is the way it is. Remember, ours is the only brain that can change. Our loved one's brain isn't going to change, unfortunately. It's just going to get worse. One of Sonia's habits is that she'll go through the house and turn on all the water faucets. Well, first of all, it's a terrible waste of a precious resource, and it costs a lot of money. Now, I can sit there and explain it to her that way, explain it to her logically. Do you think that'll make a change in her behavior? Do you think that that'll do anything? No. She may say okay and then just do it again sometime later. I can yell at her and get angry. Think that'll change anything? Of course not. It'll probably just upset her. Keep in mind that our emotions affect our loved ones. If we're angry or agitated, they're more likely to become angry or agitated. If we're calm, they're more likely to be calm. The only thing I can really do is just preserve my own health. And here's how I do that. When Sonia turns on all the water, I just go turn it off. I'm not stressed and my blood pressure doesn't rise because I'm not getting angry. I'm not getting frustrated and I'm not making a big deal about it. I accept it. I'm getting used to it. It's a new way of life. Things change. It's not the way it used to be. I wish it was, but it's not. So that's one thing that Sonia does, and I'm sure we can all make a list of things about our loved ones. I read a study in the Journal of the American Medical Association that family caregivers have a 63% higher risk of dying than their peers who aren't family caregivers. That's huge. The reason is the burden of care, a significant medical phenomenon. It's the psychological, emotional, financial, and physical stressors that we all have to deal with. I don't want to be one of that 63%. I want to live as long as I can, so it's up to me to change and look at things differently. Another thing that Sonia does is that she tears pages out of magazines and books and then tears those pages into smaller pieces of paper that are strewn all over the house. I don't know why she does it. And the kitchen countertops seem to be the focal point where most of these pieces of paper end up. She's organizing in some way in her own mind, so I've decided that the kitchen counters are Sonia's workspace, and I'm fine with it. Let her have it. It pleases her. By my not reacting and not getting upset, it makes for a better relationship between the two of us. Every couple of days, I'll go through and throw all the papers away, and she can just start over again. To me, the important thing is you have to look at things from the standpoint of your own health. Again, ours is the only brain that can change. Your acceptance is the only way to do it. And by becoming more accepting, you become less stressed, easier to get along with. Your loved one hopefully becomes less stressed, easier to get along with, because they're responding to your emotions. It's a win-win for everyone. Everyone benefits, and acceptance is the key.
Thanks so much. Tips are invaluable, especially when I have someone on my team to help me out. Tune in next week for another tip sponsored by Arden Courts, where all they do is memory care, and have a delicious day.